The Philippine government's total outstanding debt soars to a fresh all-time high.
Well, the Philippine government's total outstanding debt soars to a fresh all-time high. And
the Philippine government's debt balloons to a new record high in October.
The Philippines is now carrying a national debt of around 16.7 trillion pesos, which puts our debt to GDP ratio at about 60 to 61% as of 2025. Now, before you panic, let's break it down. This number sounds huge, but context is everything. The debt to GDP ratio tells us how much a country owes compared to the value of what it produces in a year. And for a developing country like the Philippines, 60% is considered the soft upper limit, manageable, but it means we need to start being cautious. So, how did we get here? The biggest reason behind this rise in debt is the COVID-19 pandemic. When everything shut down in 2020, the government had no choice but to borrow money, massive amounts, to fund emergency aid programs like SAP, buy vaccines, support healthcare, and stimulate the economy. From 2019 to 2022 alone, our national debt ballooned by more than 5 trillion pesos. That wasn't due to overspending or mismanagement. It was a necessary move to keep the country afloat during a global crisis. But even after the pandemic, the government has continued to borrow. Why? Because we still face a budget deficit. We spend more than we earn. Projects like infrastructure, education, and healthcare require massive funding. And when tax collections aren't enough, the government fills the gap by borrowing. In 2024 alone, the Philippines borrowed 1.31 trillion pesos more, just to support ongoing programs and services. Add to that the weakening peso, which makes our foreign loans appear larger in peso terms, and the debt continues to grow.